community's really been coming together this past week, so I'm super, super excited for that. And give me a second while I yell at my dog. That's Capo. He's definitely not getting on the Hunters Whitelist, but he's definitely on the Hounds Whitelist, as you might have guessed. I'm gonna hop in the AMA chat for a bit, so we can, since I can't hear you guys. I know we want to keep it to questions, but maybe let's go to general for now, and we can chat there. Love to hear how everybody's week's been, what your plans for the weekend are before we start getting into the fun stuff. We've got a couple more minutes. Let's keep it light. First person who drops a joke that makes me LOL in the general chat will get the Hunters Whitelist. Let's go. Flash challenge. Whoever's around. Hit me with some funnies.
Hey, Camilla, are you talking or like I'm trying to pull Pancake into it, but seems to be having some issues here.
I'm talking, man. We're doing a little flash challenge right now. Since I can't really hear anybody else, I got to interact through chat. It's a very one-way conversation. I'm not loving it, to be honest.
Did you want to get Barnaby onto the stage before?
Yeah, let's see if he's. Yeah, bring him up. Why not?
Okay.
We got a couple more minutes. We'll wait till Yamster gets here and start stuff off. Drop some everyone tags up in the chat so people know the AMA started. Barnaby.
Hello, overlords. How are you doing today?
Oh, what up, Guardian?
I'm doing well. A question for you guys. Actually, more of a statement. I just wanted to say you guys are doing a fucking fabulous job.
Hey, man, we couldn't do it without people like you. I see you in the chat every day, so man, it's I'm pumped. Are you pumped? I know you're
Oh,
pumped.
dude, I'm so ready. I'm so down for it. I love the community. Everybody's great. I'm happy that everybody accepts my cripple jokes.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm not sure whether I should be laughing or not. Like my political correctness kicks in. You know, I don't want to be like I don't want to be a Karen, but I don't want to be too woke. So like you got to toe the line, buddy. But yeah, honestly, your spirit and the way you approach life through incredible circumstances and overcome them, man, you're definitely an inspiration to all of us. So,
Oh, dude, you just gotta be optimistic and just know that
100%.
every day gets better.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You know, it's weird. I came from a philosophy degree, so I always try and like put myself in other people's shoes. And you know, every time you hear about somebody, it's tough because like when you see somebody that's has a physical um,
Disability.
disability, yeah, you tend to think that like you tend to forget the fact that before that disability, they were just like you, and you
Yeah.
tend to only see them in that lens, right? Like, whereas a lot of the times it's like you know, like everybody else, and like you have like a car accident and your whole entire life changes. So I always thought to myself, like, I wonder what would happen to me if I was ever in that case, and like, would I be able to still, you know, push through and kind of overcome that barrier? So, bro, man, like, whew, you got me. You're hitting my feelings right now, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks. But yeah, the only thing you ever got to remember is that if life took it away, you didn't need it to keep going.
Hot damn. That is some serious alpha drop right there.
Yeah, that can be
Let's repeat that again
pointed.
for everyone in the chat. Guys, can you
Wait,
just
what?
maybe give people a little background if they don't know, if they're just coming in fresh?
What do you want to know?
Well, I mean, like, because we're talking about crippled jokes and disability, so I just thought maybe people might not know your kind of
Oh
story.
yeah, I'm a quadriplegic. I got in a car accident 8 years ago. Saved my friend's life. I was in the passenger seat, and like not even a sixteenth of a mile from my house. We're on a dirt road, and he overcorrected, and just driving drunk. overcorrected, hit a rut, overcorrected again, and instinct took over because I'm 6'6". I'm a giant. I automatically know I got to put my head between my legs and kiss my ass in a car accident. So it just my instant reaction was to push him out of the middle. So because that would have been the main point of impact, so he would have got the least amount of damage when we flipped because we were going down a hill sideways.
Intense, man. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, it was. It was just one of those adrenaline hit, and I thought about it, so I did it. And then you know what? I don't take it back. I'm happy with the person I am. I live a full life. I get to hang out with people like you guys all day and chalk it up. It's great.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming up. Definitely, we'll do a little bit of Q&A and more stage stuff after the MA. But we see you in chat every day. We're really happy to be able to build this experience in this metaverse with you. So
Same here,
appreciate you,
guys.
man. We see you, bro. Keep it
Oh,
up.
you guys are amazing. Keep it all up. Love you guys. Bye.
Likewise. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Man, Bartable Jones, guys. I can't hear you, but let's give this man a round of applause. These are the kind of holders that community members that we all kind of look for. So I think we're all pretty lucky to have people like you guys in the community. Oh, looks like we got the man himself, Yamster, in the building. Let's get him up here. I think you can move yourself to the speaker role, Yam.
Yo, what's up, everyone? How you guys doing?
Well, unfortunately, you can only hear me and Blakey, so I'm doing well. I think Blakey's doing well.
Good to hear.
I've got to figure out a good way to organize this because I want to be able to interact with people in the chat. I want to be able to kind of like get people to be talking, but I don't want to load up the questions and kind of bloat it out. Head mod Blakey, what do you think? It's the best way to do this. Can I chop it up with people in the AMA questions?
My apologies here. I was
You're
doing
working on the
multiple
back end.
things. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Pancakes is here. I mean, I can move it up, but then that's a little bit too late. So I also forgot to open up the AMA channel. I apologize, guys.
That's what happens when I ask you to do like 10 things at once. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so you guys know, the
So
Pancake bot is it's a bot that's gonna like just basically let us integrate with I think some music players like Spotify and things like that. So before the AMAs, we can get some tunes going. After the AMAs, you guys can hang out,
yeah.
vibe out to some music.
Yep. And so the AMA channel is up. Feel free to join that. Ask away. I don't know if you want to just, be able to take a few questions while people fill up that
Yeah,
channel.
let's do that. And if you can just drop a slow mode on it, so I can actually read them.
Yeah. I think it's 30 seconds by default. So
Okay,
let me
so let's
make sure. Well, never mind.
We're gonna officially kick off the whitelist AMA in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna get the mods to just blast everybody in the chat so we can get as many people in here. This is gonna be a super fun AMA, guys. We between Blakey, Yamster, and I have been discussing, and maybe before I get to that, I know some of you are new, some of you are vets. I'll do a quick little rundown of the team. So Yamster is the founder. He is an NFT degen through and through. Really a savvy investor in the space, has numerous blue chips to his name, and has kind of made a career out of the NFT space. So he kind of saw the successes and failures of Wolf Game, P2E fan himself, and thought, I can do this better. So that's kind of where the initial conception of the project came from. Him and I started connecting through a couple other projects that I run. I'll give you a little bit of brief background on myself. I've been in the digital marketing industry for 10 plus years. I've put on international music festivals from Barcelona to Mexico to Detroit to my hometown of Toronto, Canada. I've worked with professional athletes on developing their brands on Twitter and on social media. Some names like Ezekiel Elliott from the NFL, Torrey Krug from the NHL, some LPGA players and some other NFLers and things like that. I've also done a whole bunch of creative content work and done video editing work for the likes of TEDx and Microsoft during their Xbox One launch, Mastercard, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So throughout my career, I've always tried to really integrate digital marketing into three industries that I love, which are gaming, music, and sports, and most recently Web3 and crypto and NFTs. So before Yamster brought me on the team, I was and still currently am the marketing lead for the Mutant Cats project, which is the first fully DAO owned NFT project as far as we know in history. And Blakey also is someone who works with me on that as a mod as well. So we kind of got Yamster and I got talking about that project, and of course, building a really successful community as we did there. He, wanted to get some advice on how we could do the same thing here. So as we got talking more and more, it looked like there was a really good fit for me to come in on the marketing side and really just start to craft a really strong community off of what they had built from the dev side and from the project game theory side. So that's kind of a little bit of my background and where I came into the project. Blakey, as I mentioned, we worked together on the Mutant Cats project. So as a head mod and as a mod there, I'd obviously seen the level of dedication and commitment that he has. And of course, being a really, really just well executing mod, knowing some cybersecurity IRL and just being able to be active and really deep dive into a project. As you guys have seen, he's pretty active on Discord answering all your questions. So we're all super, super lucky to have him on board. And so since coming on, of course, as I mentioned, there's this idea about, how can we build this really, really great community? And this is a really long segue into how we developed some of these whitelist ideas. What we're going to do is, Blakey, if you can drop, there's a document that I'm going to send you a link for in one of the chats, maybe the AMA questions chat. Everyone can kind of view it, and then we can all follow along together, just like in the good old school days. And maybe I'll even bring someone up to speak and read to the class.
Yeah, no problem. My comment here is that I'm not gonna be flexing like you did. I'm just gonna go straight to the point. There is a question in the AMA channel that I think we can. So the first question that is being said here is that due to the amount of whitelist being available, there is a fear that the amount of supply might run out. So I guess they're trying to, or at least anything
I did see that.
is
Anything, yeah, I saw that. And you know what? That's a great question. And honestly, it's a perfect segue into leading off the AMA in the kind of agenda style that I wanted to lead it off at. While I answer this question, Blakey, just run through the chat that you and I and Yamster have, where I dropped in the whitelist details in terms of all of the benefits and things like that. If you can drop that in the AMA chat while I get to anything's questions. So that's a great question. And if you do the math, there certainly are concerns, because if everybody in those whitelists mints a maximum amount, there certainly would be no supply for the public and for some of the other whitelists. However, our goal here at Hunter.Game was always, and still is always, to build an incredible community of dedicated and passionate gamers who really have not only their own interests, but the community's interests at heart. And by doing that, we reserved 30% of the total supply for the public mints. So regardless of how many mints the Guardians and the Hunters and the Hounds mint, there will still be a supply for the public to be able to mint on January 27th. So from that perspective, if you're not able to mint, and let's be real here, I highly doubt that, everybody's going to mint the max. So I think it's fair to say that, both Hounds and the public are going to have an ample chance to be able to get on this project. It's a goal, like any good project always has a large, wide array of holders. You don't want a project to be too consolidated. So our goal is to definitely build something where we can have the largest variety and the most amount of people being able to enjoy the game. Because in the PTE universe, that's really how you survive. Of course, NFTs, we all want a high floor price, and PS as holders, we can kind of set that ourselves if we're all smart enough. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But in PTE, you need a consistent user base. You need regular players. You need people consistently interacting once we start building out some of these gaming components. So having 3,000 holders with 30 NFTs or 50 or 100 NFTs each doesn't necessarily bode well for the project long term. So we wanted to make sure that everybody has a chance to get some. It's why we had a large 1,000-person whitelist, which is now called the Hounds Whitelist. So we're trying to give everybody, as many people, an opportunity to be able to join the project.
Hey, Gemma. I just want to validate that's the form. So, because there was a few, I just picked the first one that I saw. Hold up. Is everyone on mute? Is it just me?
Oh shit, I was on mute too. My bad, guys. I literally just went on a nice 5-minute rant, and I was like kicking around and didn't even look, and was like, oh shit, I'm really talking to myself this time. So sorry about that, guys. So essentially, just to kind of recap what we're doing with the public mint. So the public mint, January 27th, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern time, you'll be able to log on to the Hunter Game website, and you'll be able to mint as many hunters and hounds as you'd like, of course, while supplies last. So there is no mint limit to the public, and there's going to be a 30% supply reserved. So hopefully anybody who's got worries about that can kind of put that to bed a little bit, and you can be rest assured that you're gonna get some mints. So up next, after the public whitelist, we've got our what we're calling now the Hounds Whitelist. And previously, this was just a regular whitelist. And when I came onto the project, as I said, I wanted to kind of explore this idea of how can we not only gamify as much of this whitelist process as possible, but how can we kind of allow the people that are the most dedicated, the ones that are the most passionate, and the ones that really want the project to succeed the most, how can we reward them a little bit more? Because let's be honest here, it's the NFT space. If you look at any of these Twitter account giveaway promos and you look at the people tweeting it out, it's literally just a flood of contest retweets. There's no real engagement with the project. There's no real desire. Even most people, when they get a whitelist, they're not even looking at it. They just want the whitelist to win it, and then maybe they'll decide later if they mint it. That doesn't really work here in a Hunter game. In this forest, you got to pay for everything, and you got to earn everything, because that's how we're going to build this together. It's going to have to take a little bit of sacrifice, and I think everything in life that's worth it does take a little bit of sacrifice, as I'm sure my man Bartable Joints will attest to. So with that said, we developed this idea of the Hunters Whitelist. And what the Hunters Whitelist does, developed this idea of kind of tiering these whitelists, right? So we had the original whitelist, 1,000 people. Blakey, were you able to find the doc? Help me out a little bit here. What's going on with?
Yeah, so I presented
Oh, you posted it.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I just want to make sure that is the correct one because there was multiple. So
there were multiple. This looks like the correct one. Lovely.
Okay.
So everybody, if you want to pin that in the chat, tag everybody. Everybody can kind of follow along. So we kind of walk through the public mint a little bit. So now we have this idea of how can we again create the best community, and reward the most people. So rather than just having this one whitelist of 1,000, which as you guys see is full now, there's been a lot of interest in the project. We wanted to be able to reward the people again who are the most dedicated with this Hunters Whitelist. And how we were able to do that is the hounds are going to be minting on January 27th from 12 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are on the Hounds whitelist, which before was just the regular whitelist, You are going to have a 5 hour window before the general public to be able to mint at your leisure a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 20 NFTs. So by doing this, we're hoping that you guys can avoid some gas wars. You don't got to skip work. You don't got to wake up at 3 a.m. But you can have some time that you can mint at your leisure and at your convenience a little bit. One thing that I want everybody to be aware of, and I think it's important to note, that with all of our whitelist opportunities, any of the prey claiming airdrops that are going to take place, you must at least mint one Hunter.Game NFT to be able to claim the prey airdrop. So that's something that's really important for everybody to remember. As I just said, to build this best community, you got to do it with sacrifice. If anybody's familiar with Neo Tokyo, probably the highest benchmark that we have for gaming in the NFT industry, they didn't do it by just giving things out for free. They made people earn it because you want to have the best community. And that's really what we're looking to do here as well. So you may not like it at first, but if you really are somebody who believes in this project, it's not hard to mint one to be able to get your whitelist. So keep that in mind for all of the whitelists, including the Guardians and the Hunters and the Hounds, to get the prey airdrops and any of the other benefits, you are going to need to mint one Hunter.Game NFT. So that's the bad news out of the way. Let's get the good news in. The Hounds Whitelist, limited to 1,000 spots. If you have your Hounds role in the Discord, you are good. You are in. You're going to be able to mint 5 hours before the public, as I said, at your leisure. Take your time. Enjoy a coffee, as we all know Blakey likes to do in the morning. You know, get your shit done. Feed your dog, say hi to the wife, and mint when you want. You're going to have a maximum of 20 mints. So from 0 to 20, it's up to you. And you got 5 hours before the public does. If you do end up minting, you will receive 40,000 prey tokens after the Gen 0 minting. So once the project sells out, which I'm sure given how great our community is, it shouldn't take long, the devs are going to be sending out all the prey for the wallets. And you'll be able to connect to the website and claim your prey through the website. So, are there any pertinent questions in the chat that need to answer before we get on to the Hunters whitelist? Because I know a lot of people are curious about the Hunter and the Guardians list.
Yeah, sure. Let's see here. Well, I guess this kind of came up with the first AMA that we have here. Is there any possibility that we can change the blockchain instead of using ETH to something a little bit more, I guess,
Yeah,
cheaper,
I mean,
more?
Yeah. Let me just at the outset, although this is an AMA, we want to try and keep it towards the whitelist because we are going to be speaking to a number of different topics throughout these next 7 days. But as you, Yamster, and I know, when we discussed our potential questions that we might get, this was certainly one of them. And you know, it's a valid concern. We all know with P2E games, there's certainly some concerns about gas and having to stake and unstake, and you know the cost of doing so. For the team, it's a risk reward, it's a trade off, it's a cost benefit analysis. You can go to another blockchain like Binance, or you can go to Polygon. However, let's all be realistic here. Where's all the money going in this NFT space? Where are all the Where are the best projects? Where are the best communities? And where are the most users? The answer is all Ethereum, and it probably is not going to change in the next 5 to 10 years, if ever, even with gas fees. So, you know, it's something where we looked at the project and said, okay, we could build this on another network. And yeah, it saves users gas fees, but how many users are you going to have? How many of them are just going to forget about it? Like, let me be honest with you guys. I started my NFT journey not too long ago. But, you know, some of the first NFTs I got were Solana because I was like, you know what, let me not, like, why would I want to invest $3,000 into something I don't really know about? And most of my Solana NFTs are shit. I don't even look at them anymore. And I don't even bother to look at Solana projects once I saw the quality of projects coming out to Ethereum. So that's kind of the trade off that we had to make and say, do we want to put this on a gasless network like Solana or like Polygon, or do we want to be able to build something that's going to have longevity, that's going to be able to bring in the best community members, not just the most dedicated, but the ones who are the biggest whales, who are the ones who have the most analytical insight into the industry. So that's kind of the trade-off that we had to make. And of course, as you all know, we chose to make the choice and go with Ethereum. So I hope that answers your question. And I hope you guys are satisfied with why we chose that network. Gas fees are a bitch. It is the life that we live in right now. And we're all waiting for ETH 2.0 to come out. And hopefully that gives us some relief. But at the end of the day, as Blakey kind of said in our mod chat, you got to follow the money. And where's the money? It's in ETH, guys.
Okay, so with that, I guess we can move on to the next topic here, or at least not topic, but the next question. And you strictly want to stick with just the tiers, questions about the tiers, or
do this. We'll go through each tier and then we'll take a couple questions.
Okay.
So at least we can kind of stay on track and we don't end up being here till the cows come home or whatever animals they have in your local country. So we went through the Hounds. Quick recap: January 27th, minting at 12 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Mint at your leisure. Maximum 20 mints. If you mint, 40,000 per token claimed through the Hunter.Game website. Post Gen 0 mint. Lovely. Everybody's happy. Oh, quick interjection. I know some of you may know this if you're in the Guardians chat and if you saw some of the other announcements, but we're giving away 1 ETH in prizes tonight. I got to figure out how I want to do it. I'm kind of just feeling generous. I know Yamster is feeling generous today. So I know the mods are looking out for some fantastic questions, some engaged members. So definitely keep the chat going and we'll see if we can do some flash prizes, some flash giveaways. We heard a lot of the community, like, guys, we hear you, man. We're out here in the chat all the time. Like Blakey, Yamster, and I are talking all the time, hearing what you guys are saying. So we heard that, there was frustration that we're giving ETH away to people who aren't even in the community. So starting as of yesterday, there will be probably no ETH giveaways or prizes given out on Twitter if you're not in the Discord and if you're not participating. So that means all of you sitting here today, right now, I've just taken a snapshot of everybody in the chat. Going to give a random giveaway of 0.1 Ethereum to, I don't know, Icy Boy. If they're still here. If they're not here, then we'll re-roll it. But anyways, just want to keep everybody excited. We're going to give away 8 ETH in prizes today. It's going to be fun. We want to keep everybody live. Grab a drink if you want, whatever your poison of choice is. And oh yeah, I see Icy Boy here. Icy Boy, you've just won 0.1 ETH. Please open up a ticket and send us your wallet address. And stick around for more fun, everybody. We're going to do a little bit of flash challenges. There may be some giveaways that, Blakey, anytime you feel like you want to just do like a little flash giveaway, set one up for like 2 minutes and people can enter and we'll give them away like that.
Will do. And I'm just going through the questions here, and it doesn't seem like there's anything specific to the tiers.
So let me talk about the Hunter Whitelist, and then I'll answer a couple random questions. We'll give away some more ETH, and we'll give people something happy to go into their weekend with. So yeah, you guys got the cold notes about the Hounds. Let's go into the Hunters. This is our next elevated whitelist opportunity that we wanted to present to you guys. There's a maximum of 250 applications. By the way, because this isn't like the Guardians where we're taking specific applications for this. The way that you're going to obtain the Hunters Whitelist is, as you all know, reaching level 10 in Discord. And I know I saw some of your comments in the chat about like, man, it's a fucking grind. I don't want to have to grind it out. And we don't want you to have to grind it out, to be honest. Level 10 might be a little bit of a high benchmark to set, but what I want you all to realize is that we don't want you to focus on just like having to grind out the enter button and like wear out your index finger, but really focus on like, being an engaged community member, right? Like, what does that mean? Like talking about the project itself, talking about some of the game theory aspects, talking with other members about what the art might look like, focusing the conversation, not just about the project, but, of course, what we're all going through in real life, being supportive to one another, asking questions, being active on social media. That's kind of where this whole idea of the bounty campaign came up with. Was, again, how can we reward the people who give us opportunities? This is what it's all about in this world. Nothing is free. Everything is earned. Everybody. So these Hunter Whitelist 200. Wasting time. You're going to miss the giveaway. You're going to miss out on some ETH or some whitelist giveaways and whatever else it is, because we're literally going to try and build the best, excuse my French, fucking community that we can here. I know Yamster's behind the marketing team 100%. We're all aligned together. Blakey's keeping us in line from a community standpoint. So this is going to be, you guys are in at the ground floors, so get excited. This is going to be a fun time. With that said, we've got a lot of spots open. So Hunter, if you don't have the Hunter Whitelist right now, keep working. Keep being active in chat. Hit us up on Twitter. Get out a lot of social stuff. Go ahead.
Hey Gamer, just gonna interject here. I did put a giveaway for 2 Hunters role here, and
Last giveaway.
I just wanted to bring it up to the audience, whoever's here, who wants the
It's in the giveaway
whitelist.
chat.
Feel free to jump on in.
I 2 minutes, guys. Get in there.
Yep. I'm not gonna go ahead and
go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was going to say I'm not going to go ahead and present it up to, or at least announce it to everyone. Just want everyone here on.
Love it. Yep. Love it. Oh, see, I told you, team. I told you, community. We're all on the same page here. I don't even have to talk to Blakey, and he already knows what we're thinking. So this is literally just for you guys in the chat, because no one else is gonna look. It's all about the alpha. This is what NFTs are all about. How can you get the first mover advantage on somebody else? How can you get that one piece of info that's going to change the game? And hopefully, this is the project that's going to do that for us. So while that giveaway is running, and feel free to interject, Blakey, Yamster, if when that contest ends, if you got some winners you want to announce, do remember that we got to get Icy Boys info for that 0.1 ETH. Let's definitely give away some more too. I want to do some flash challenges, so I may just put out a couple random tasks, bounties that if you guys complete them in the best fashion, you'll be handsomely rewarded. That's what the Hunter game experience is all about. It's risk versus reward. So what are you going to be willing to put up to get the most out? You're going to risk your prey 50-50? Whew, yeesh. I don't know. I might take the 80-20. But let's get through this Hunter Whitelist. I'm excited. Sorry, guys. I know I'm going in 8 different directions today, but I'm really happy you're all here, and I'm excited for what we're going to build. As the days get closer, I just get more and more excited because I see the community coming together more. I see us bringing in more members. I see that Guardians applications list. Like I'm having to cap it. I'm having to put in hourly applications now because it's coming in fast and furious. So it's really great to see just what we've been able to do in the few weeks that I've joined the team. But back to business, Hunter Whitelist. So yeah, spots being given away a lot. You get early access to mint before both the wolves and the general public. So you will get to mint on January 26th, if I remember correctly, from 12 p.m. Eastern to 11:55 p.m. Oh, sorry. Is that, yeah, 11:55 p.m. the next day. So January 6th, 12 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon, you get a 23 and 55 hour window to mint at your leisure. So definitely hit up ETH when it's at its lowest, and the gas fees are definitely in those double-digit ways. And that's going to be your best time to get your mints done. So because it is a whitelist, because you do get early access, as I mentioned, it's a maximum of 20 mints per person and just a minimum of 1 mint. I want to reiterate, hunters, just like the hounds, like the guardians, you will have to mint at least 1 NFT to be able to get your prey airdrop claim. Speaking of prey airdrop claims, because you are a hunter, you get 60,000 prey as opposed to the 40,000 prey that our hounds get. And I know it sucks, but if you're in the public mint, there is no prey drop at this time. We're actively looking at ways to reward the public who are some of the earliest to mint. So keep an eye out for that too. If you're one of the first to mint, you may get some prey as well. I'm trying to work out as much as I can for you guys. Don't you worry. And one of the most, I think, exciting things that we've been able to implement with the team and push forward, excuse me, is the idea of the Headhunters Council. Guys, Headhunters Council, this I think is a game changer in my opinion. So if you're following along with me, I've highlighted on the doc those who mint and stake 25 plus Hunter.Game NFTs from the Hunters Whitelist. And I'm actually thinking about opening this up to everybody, not just the whitelist, but even the public who are able to mint and stake 25 plus. You're going to receive access to the Headhunters Council. Working title, but I kind of like it. It's what we're labeling as our in alpha whale slash alpha slash whale group. And yeah, you guys have probably been in some other whale groups and alpha groups and other channels. You still talk other projects. You try and get people to buy your bags of what you're holding. And essentially, it's kind of just like a degen chat. But that's not what we're going for here. What we're going for with this Headhunters Council is really bringing in, of course, again, that's why there's a 25-minute minimum stake for this council, is, of course, as I've repeatedly said, as I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing, everything in this Hunter game project is going to be earned, and it's all about having the cream rise to the top. Who's willing to sacrifice the most to earn the most and to get the most and to be rewarded the most. So with that said, mint and stake 25 NFTs. That doesn't have to be during the Gen Zero mint. And just to give a little bit of quick background, the Gen Zero mint is our initial mint of 10,000 NFTs happening between January 25th and 27th. If you're on the Hunters list, you'll be minting on the 26th. Following that, we've got 40,000 Gen 1 NFTs that will be minted post the Gen Zero mint. So why that's important is for the Headhunters Council, you do not, I repeat, you do not need to purchase and stake 25 mints during the initial 10,000 Gen Zero to be on this council. You can wait for the Gen 1 of 40K drops to be able to use your prey that you've staked and hopefully that you've claimed through your whitelist to be able to join the Headhunters Council. Because again, we want to not make this so inaccessible that people just get turned off by the idea. So between Gen 0 and Gen 1, mint 25, stake them, and you can join us on the Headhunters Council. And like I was saying, it's not just another alpha group where we're just going to be shit talking other projects, but what we're hoping for this group to build out to be is something super exclusive, something that people are really, really excited to be in, and more importantly, people are really excited to contribute to. We're going to have things like, of course, your typical alpha talk where we're dropping in new projects that we think, whitelist that some of our more elite members can get. We're also going to be having exclusive giveaways, exclusive poker tournaments. And what I think is the most important part of this whole Headhunters Council is you get a seat at the table with the team. And what that means, we're still figuring out the best way for us to engage with the community, but we're thinking that the Headhunters Council is going to be meeting with the team maybe once every 2 weeks and having conversations about what's been the latest developments of the project, what's coming out next, what can we look forward to in the roadmap, and of course we want to have a dialogue with you guys because we're hoping this Headhunters Council is really going to represent the community. So we want to be able to hear from the Headhunters Council about what directions do they want to see, what do they think is going to be able to have the project have not only long-term success but growth as well. So it's a really, really big deal. It's not something to take lightly. We're super, super excited about it, and we hope to have as many of you on the Headhunters Council as possible. Blakey, what happened with that giveaway? Who won?
Sorry, I had to end up re-rolling because one of our member who did win already had the Guardian, so there's no reason to downgrade his roll.
That's fair enough. Re-roll it.
So,
and at the same
yeah,
time, the answer, if you're around, find somebody in the AMA who's listening and who's in chat and drop them 0.1 ETH, please. Announce the name and we'll connect the wallet anyways.
Yeah, so the first winner is the Alpha Life. I mean, they've been putting a lot of work into the headhunter. I'm sorry, the bounty, and now that they won from the giveaway, I guess I don't know if they're going to stop doing bounties or if they're going to stop the game.
What did they win? What's the prize? What did we give them? 0.1?
No,
they
it
got
was
the
the headhunters. Or, I'm sorry,
they
not
got the
headhunters, but the hunters whitelist.
they got the Hunters giveaway.
Yeah.
Amazing! Congratulations! Fantastic! I love giving stuff out, man. Feels good on a Friday.
And our Hesta is also the second winner of the Hunters whitelist.
Let's go. Let's go, guys. See what happens when like you just participate in a community. This is what I love about the NFT world, to be honest. When I first got in here, I literally thought it was just like a speculative investment play. But once I start digging into the discords and like, man, I'm glued to my. I was telling my wife today, I'm glued. Like I feel like I'm in the Matrix because like I'm staring at dual monitors for like 12 hours, and then I have to go into the real world, and I'm like, where's Blakey? Like, where are the people that I talk to all day? It's weird, man. But it's exciting, and it's probably one of my favorite things about NFTs is just the level of camaraderie in the community. So as we said, we're going to do as many AMAs as we can leading up to launch. And with that, there's going to be more giveaways and more exciting stuff. You guys didn't really meet my challenge of the retweet contest, so I'm a little disappointed in that. But like I said, I'm in a good mood, so we may just drop some alpha anyways. But if there's any questions about the Hunters Whitelist, please drop them now. Otherwise, we'll maybe take a couple side questions, and then I'll break down our most exclusive, most desired, most limited whitelist, the Guardians. Blakey, any questions?
To be honest, there's nothing specific to the whitelist tiers.
I'm checking out the questions chat now, guys. Let me know how you think this AMA is going so far. Are we doing a decent job? Is the energy up? Are people falling asleep? What's going on here? Hit me up in chat and while I'm checking it out. Ridman, I see you, bro. Muchas gracias. Tenshi, Alpha Life. Hey, Deucey, respect. Craigar, thanks everybody. We appreciate everybody's sticking around with us. I was told somebody's recording this, so hopefully we got somebody on that end and we can post it for all our unfortunate folks on the Asian European time zones who weren't able to make it. We're gonna try and figure out some better times for these because it's a little unfair for some people in other time zones that they can't make it and miss out on all the fun. So with that, let's talk Guardians, guys. Guardians. If you got the Guardian role, just give me a crown emoji in the chat, please. I want to see who's around. Guardians roll call. Let's go. See them crowned. So yeah, Guardians, guys. This is the one that you want to be on. It's a handpicked list of a maximum of 100 of our most dedicated, most alpha hunters who are going to be willing to grow this project with us. And as such, if you are looking for that Guardians role, we're going to be opening up some application times tomorrow. Might be like a 2-hour window in the afternoon. Blakey and I will take in your tickets, and hopefully you guys can apply. What you get with the Guardians role? Let's break it down. The first access to Mint, of course, before Hunters, before Hounds, before the public. Our Guardians are going to get to Mint on January 25th. That is 4 days away. Guardians, 4 days. Let's go. One of the things about the Guardians, and again, this always goes back to us wanting to build the best community and the most dedicated members. If you want to be a Guardian, there is a minimum of 5 mints and a maximum of 50 for the Gen 0 mint. This only applies to Gen 0, but we do want the most dedicated people who are going to grow this project with us from day one. So that's why there is a minimum cap of 5 mints for the Guardians whitelist. So if you guys think you have what it takes, if you got the metal, and if you want to be able to grow this project with us, definitely reach out. Maybe we'll try and answer some tickets tonight. We're not too tired, but we'll definitely let you guys know in the chat when a good time to apply tomorrow is via the ticket support chat.
Hey, Gamo. Just wanted to catch you there and wanted to get some clarification. There were some talks about the amount of staking that Guardians have to do, or there were some talks about being 25. I just wanted clarification that from the list here it says 20. If which one was true?
Yeah. So because the Guardians is a little bit more exclusive list, because we're handpicking this list, and because again we're basically letting the cream rise to the top. Is that how that? No, the cream of the crop rise to the top. Teleska, you're the freestyler, you're the hip hop artist, you're the one who should be up here freestyling that. But yeah, I know, because we want the best of the best. That's kind of where that element comes in. So I kind of lost your question. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. We just wanted to be more specific. Is it
Oh, the
20
minimum stake.
or
The
is it
minimum stake.
25?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. So so because of for those reasons that the Guardians are already kind of being vetted, we've made it 20 plus for the Guardians and it's 25 for Hunters. So if you're a Hunter, you mint and stake 25, you're in the Headhunters Council. If you're a Guardian, we've already talked. I've already vetted you. We've already gone through the application process of what you can bring to the community. And so for that reason, it's 20 plus for the Guardians. Boom. Again, doesn't apply to the Gen 0 mint solely. You can use the prey that you accrue from staking to be able to purchase NFTs during the Gen 1 mint, which will be followed shortly after the Gen 0, and you can use those to be able to stake your 20 NFTs and join the Headhunters Council. Along with that, something we're also really excited about, and actually I think even more excited about, is these 3D one-of-one PFPs that everyone in Guardians is going to get to receive. So of all of the NFTs you mint, you pick one, and we're going to get a 3D artist who's actually from within the community. He's a Guardian himself, which is fantastic that we're already starting to see the Guardian's role kind of flourish and bear some fruit, if you will, in the form of us getting a 3D artist to be able to do these one-of-one PFPs. So all 100 Guardians are going to get to pick one of their assets that they mint to be able to get airdropped a one-of-one PFP. We're deciding. I don't think it's going to be an ERC token. It may just be a commemorative element, but let's see what we can do for you guys. And in addition to that gorgeous 3D one-of-one PFP, let me see if I can drop that alpha. I mean, it's still very much a work in progress, but if I can find it, I'll drop it for you guys pretty quickly here. Along with that, the Guardians also receive 80,000 Prey tokens to claim through the website once the Gen 0 mint sells out. So, TDLR on the Guardians, VIP whitelist, max 100. It's actually a lot less than that now. Apply through the tickets. Minimum 5, max 50 mints. 20 plus staking after Gen 0 and Gen 1 gets you in the Headhunters Council. 3D one-of-one PSP, 80k Prey tokens. What more can you ask for, guys? I think throughout the course of my short-term life here at Hunter.Game, I've seen us give out a lot. I think it's now the time for us to be able to ask you guys to start giving some back too. So that's kind of the idea with all of these different whitelists and why we've kind of created these tiers to be able to weed out the guys who are just here for a free whitelist and actually, have the people who are going to build this game with us long term get the most rewards. And we hope you guys kind of understand and are with us on that logic. My voice is tired. With that said, Yamster, can you see who's in the audience? Who's picking out some good questions, and maybe pick someone that you want to give 0.1 ETH to, please?
Yeah. Why don't we do like a little quiz at the end, see if everyone's listening.
Yeesh. Yeah, well, I mean, we got 1 ETH to give away and 0.9 left, so we might have to do a few of these quizzes. But
Yeah, I'm thinking 3 questions, and the first one to give the right answer in the AMA channel gets 0.1.
All right, so either Blake or Yamster come up with 3 questions that we've talked about today and drop it in the AMA. Oh man, guys, I love this. This is fun. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if did you want to kind of deviate a little bit and maybe pick out a question that may not
I
be...
think I covered most of the stuff on the whitelist. If anybody has questions, definitely do still ask. Quick TDLR, wrapping up everything we talked about. Hounds Whitelist, max 1,000. It is closed now, so if you got the whitelist rolling Discord, you're good. If you don't, continue to work for that Hunter whitelist. Try and get some giveaways. Public mint, Jan 27th, 5 p.m. Eastern. Unlimited amount of mints until we sell out. 30% of the total supply will be reserved for the public mint. Hounds Whitelist, January 27th, 5-hour mint window to mint at your leisure between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern. Roll is full. If you mint, you get 40,000 prey tokens, max at 20 mints, limited 1,000 spots. Boom, easy. Stay with me here, guys. Hunters Whitelist, 250 spots. Spots still open. We're dropping spots every day. Be active in chat. Mods, I've given the mods like 20 spots each just to give out at their leisure. So they'll be doing flash challenges. They'll be doing some airdrops if they see you guys being active in chat and being some of the best hunters that we have. And we're gonna fill that pretty quickly here before mint. So stay in the Discord. Like I said, don't hop anywhere else because every day is gonna be pretty fuego in here. I think we're gonna try and ramp it up and get more excitement. So that are your hunters. They're minting on January 26th, the day before the public and the hounds. You get a 24-hour window, mint at your leisure, avoid those gas fees, max 20 mints, and access to the Headhunters Council for 25 plus. Last, and definitely, certainly not least, our Guardians. What up, what up? Reppin' time. First access to mint on January 25th, 4 days from now. Let's go. Minimum 5 mints, maximum of 50. You stake 20 plus between Gen 0 and Gen 1. Guess what? Headhunters Council. See you there, if I can mint that many. 100 of you who get that list are going to receive that 3D 1 of 1 PSP, which I still have to look for. Forgot about that. And 80k prey tokens to claim if you mint. Exciting time to be a hunter, yo. That's all I can say. Blakey, hit me with some questions, buddy.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people are curious about any more additional utilities in the future. Obviously, on the white pages, there were talks about after phase 1 of the game that we move into phase 2. But I guess maybe this is more of a game theory of what the future might hold and if there would be more utility for the token.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Yamster can speak into this more detail, but I know just from our conversations, utility for the token, as you all know, in any sort of PTE or token-based project, is one of the keys to be able to maintaining a steady floor price for that token and giving it, some stability. So utility for the token is going to be prime, right? Like just within, let's break this down from the top, right? So even within the staking mechanics, there's game theory built in. So when you are claiming your prey tokens, there's always a risk and reward. There's deflationary elements everywhere you turn in this enchanted forest. So just off the bat, those kind of game theory mechanics that the team has built in are already geared at providing that kind of floor stability. On top of that, once we launch the Gen 0 and Gen 1 mint, that's when the first gaming application, which is going to be the sled racing, is going to come into play. I believe, I don't have the doc in front of me, but everybody who mints a Gen 0 is going to be airdropped a free sled. Is that correct, Yamster?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So definitely make sure you make Gen 0 mint because you're going to get the sled. You're going to be able to race in the sled racing games. And everybody else, kind of like Neo Tokyo, where if you're not in on the ground floor, you get to watch from the Coliseum audience, is going to be placing bets using prey on those races. There's going to be daily, weekly contests in prey. So there's going to be consistent utility right off the bat for the project from day one at mint through to the initial gamification aspects. And, I know you guys have seen some of the teasers that we dropped, but there's going to be certainly a lot more gaming elements added to the project in the future, which I don't see any reason why prey wouldn't be included in those. Yamster, did I miss anything?
No.
So
Well,
hopefully that answers your question. Lots of utility.
Yeah, I mean that's actually very kind of like added on bonus there because knowing that we get a slide when we're holding or when we're minting. Can you clarify that? Is it when you're holding Gen 1? I'm sorry, Gen 0?
That's certainly a Yamster / dev team question. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if someone did say that.
Yeah, so I mean, Yamster, do you have an idea on the timing of the sled drop? I imagine it will probably happen after Gen 0 and Gen 1 once we're kind of prepared to launch the sled racing. That seems to be the most logical time.
Yeah, it depends how long the devs take to develop the game, but we're looking at like Q2 or Q3.
Yeah.
And would it be just specifically for Gen 0 holders, or is it for Gen 0 and Gen 1?
It's just for Gen 0 holders, and then Gen 1 holders will have the mint.
Oh, so you'll be able to mint a sled as well.
Yeah, if you don't own
Nice.
a Gen 0. Yeah.
Nice. See, this is what I love. Like, you guys are constantly wanting to bring in the most amount of people into the community. I thought it would have been nice to like let them watch from the sidelines and just bet on the races. But I like it. Let's be inclusive. It's 2022 and all that jazz. Blakey, any other good questions coming up?
Yeah, I mean, this one is actually very generic because it kind of follows every type of project that has some type of token mechanics. But regarding regulations, regarding legality behind the Prey token, obviously we're not here promoting that Prey token has a value.
It's a great question.
So hopefully I can try to like summarize that answer. And if you guys want to chime in, feel free. But yeah, I've been in part of lots of projects that offers a token, and the promise that we have here is that the Prey token is an in-game currency. It has no value. It has utility, right? And so as long as we're not out there promoting that Prey has a value and that it's actually currency outside of the realm of this game, then I think we're somewhat good, because we have high profile projects that are going to be coming out with their own tokens, and I would say like more than 50%, 60% of the NFT projects out there that has a token are also in the same boat. So like I don't see any issue with the Prey token. However, I'm not a lawyer, and I guess I don't know if Yamster wants to talk a little bit about this, or
what actually really makes me excited about this project. Yamster and I kind of had this conversation. Blakey, as you know from our Mutant Cats community, and as some of you may know, if you're NFT veterans, there's a lot of specifically around the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC. There's a lot of kind of gray area regulation with regards to crypto, and especially with regards to NFTs, and more especially with regards to NFTs that are doing token issuance. It's certainly a gray area, and Yamster and I and the team are actually actively in discussion with some legal advisors and some tokenomics experts to be able to kind of help us navigate that sphere. With the goal, as I've said from the beginning, of us building out this project long term, we want to be able to make sure that the project, the team, and of course all of you holders, we're all protected, and that nobody's at risk of getting the feds to knock on their door tomorrow saying like, show us your asset transactions or whatever they can ask for when you have a token that's backed by liquidity. And this is an interesting thing. So from what I've gathered thus far in my conversations, is that if you are providing liquidity for a token, that is essentially, as Blakey alluded to earlier, that is essentially you giving this token real world value. And once you provide a liquidity pool for an NFT token, that's really when you start to get in trouble with the SEC, if that didn't come out right. And there's a lot of projects that are just sticking their nose up and giving the middle finger to these regulatory bodies and just saying like, we're going to do it anyways, come at us. But that's not our goal. So we want to be able to do this the right way so that everybody's able to play Hunter game for like 5 years from now when we're developing this dope ass metaverse. So long story long, it's something that we're looking into actively. We've decided that while we do have the ability to build out the liquidity pool framework from a development standpoint, and that certainly was in the roadmap previously, so a lot of that work has already been done, we're going to put it on hold for mint because we don't want essentially any legal issues down the road to pop up. And we've discussed some elements of potentially having some sort of DAO configuration to the project if liquidity pooling is something that people wish for, to be able to facilitate that. In my experience with NFTs, there's just not enough liquidity to have the liquidity pool not be exploited, especially as a project's just getting started and utilities being built. So it's something we're actively looking into. We love the question. Whoever asked that question, give them a Hunters Whitelist if they don't got it already, because that was a big brain question for sure. Gotta get some water. I feel like I'm in some sort of like English theater where I just got to do like a 3-hour monologue. Stella.
Oh man, I mean,
Well, that's what
you
happens.
do.
You know what? We got to do an AMA next time where people can do push to talk. Cause like, man, just talking to myself for 2 hours and going loco.
I mean, realistically, if you want to bring people up, that's really an option. But
I want to do more giveaways, man. I want to give out some
you want to give
guardians.
okay.
I want to give out some hunters. I want to get some quizzes going for some ETH. Like, let's get this party started.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and start up a giveaway for ETH. I guess because we have more to do.
Let's do a little secret hunting grounds right now.
Okay.
Why not? Start it up. Let's not announce it. We're gonna keep this shit alpha.
We have a lot of members who tend to stalk some of these channels.
Good.
So
Stalking
they're
is good too. Let them stalk. I like stalkers when it comes to NFTs. We're all looking at OpenSea floor prices every day, anyways. We're all stalkers in our own. While we're doing that, let me talk about this Guardians. So, we've had tons of applications for the Guardians list. We've had everyone from professional athletes to high net influencers to holders of some really, really impressive collections. Some guys who are holding like 10 or 12 ether orcs. If you're not familiar, it's I think 100 ETH for an ether orc, and it's probably the best P2E project in terms of supply listed. So there's a lot of big brains who are on that Guardians list already. Which again, like I'm super excited about because it's just going to be able for us to be able to pull on the skills and the experience and the skill sets that our community has. So, yeah, exciting times, guys. Like even if you're not in the Guardians list, like you're going to be able to benefit from the collective brain power of some of these guys that we got. I'm hoping in the next couple of days we can get some of them to join us on the AMA just to kind of share some of their thoughts on the project and how they got interested into Hunter game and things like that. So that's definitely something to look out for. It's pretty exciting, in my personal opinion. What's happening? We doing hunting grounds right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. I'm sorry that we are doing hunting grounds, and I think that one of our OGs are kind of like asking us I'm sorry, asking us specific questions about rarity. And you and I, we talked about what potentially is going to happen. So did you want to kind of like express whether they're going to be waiting after mint to see their what they have, or if they're going to be seeing it like live? I don't know.
Yeah. So this is actually. I'm glad somebody who asked that question. Give them a Hunters Whitelist, please.
I can't give someone who already has the highest
Well, you know what?
guarding role.
Let whoever asked that question pick somebody to give it to. That's in the AMA. Let's put the power back in the hands of the people, as Bane would say. It is your city. Take control. What do you guys think of my Bane impression? I personally think it's pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Bartable Jones, I see you, sir. You think darkness is your ally? What does he say then? You will merely raise in darkness. I was born in it. Fuck, man. Tom Hardy, what a G. Love that movie. If you're a fan of those if you're a fan of the Christopher Nolan Batman, just give me some bats in the chat. Unless you
So
guys are all.
I'm gonna pull you back into the question here. I mean, the question was was more of any. They're actually very curious about rarity traits list, something like that, so that you know, maybe they want more sneak peeks, or if they want a better understanding of.
Are you serious, Wiki? What more do you guys want from us, man? We're giving you guys ETH. We're giving you Hunters rolls. What are you giving us? No, I'm just kidding. I'm having some fun, guys. Yeah, rarity traits. So certainly something that's on our mind as well. I'm just waiting to hear back from the dev team with a full kind of spreadsheet of all the different rarities, and we're going to be dropping a whole bunch of sneak peeks and teasers and some of the art and some of the rarities you can expect. Now that I remember what that question was about, oh, I died after drinking acid. That's definitely happened a few times in my life before. Hashtag don't do drugs, kids. But as it pertains to rarity and reveal, and really, really great question. Something that we talked about before with Yamster, and it's an interesting play, right? Let's look at this from the top down. So, typically, what happens in an NFT project? You got a couple whitelists. The project sells out. The collection gets dropped on secondary pre-mint or pre-reveal. Sorry, a lot of FOMO, a lot of hype, a lot of emotion gets ridden up, a lot of euphoria, and then of course what happens, as we all know, reveal happens and the floor just crumbles beneath you, and it's like you're in 300 getting kicked into oblivion. This is Sparta. That one wasn't as good. I was still thinking Bane. Sorry, but so of course, like that's something that happens every time a project launches, whether it's an unknown project or Ozzy Osbourne's crypto bats. The reveal happens, people don't like their art, or they check the rarity and they're not happy, and it's just a race to the bottom. You get people who minted who are selling way below the floor price, and it's just bad for the project. So when we talked about this between Yamster and Blakey and I before getting prepped for this AMA, it's a really interesting twist that Hunter.Game is providing here. You will be able to reveal your NFT immediately after mint. And secondary is going to be available relatively quickly after mint, which creates a really, really interesting, again, game theory kind of mechanic, because the Guardians are, of course, going to be the ones who first mint. And in talking in the Guardians chat, PS, there's a private chat for Guardians where we're dropping alpha, so you're going to want to get on that list. They're pretty bullish on the project, so I can't imagine them just dropping the floor. So let's look at this collectively. So January 25th, the Guardians mint. They get to reveal their NFTs first. God damn, I need to get on this list somehow, Yamster. Can team members get on the Guardians list? Is that allowed? Probably not, eh?
Conflict of interest.
So yeah, Guardians are going to mint on the 25th. They're going to get to reveal their NFTs. They're going to get to list them and stake them. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yamster. Upon reveal, which means anybody who is a Guardian, who's a Hunter, you're going to get the first mover's advantage on both reveal and staking. So you're going to be able to accrue your prey for the Gen 1 mint and for all the future utility before the general public. And don't worry if you're not whitelisted yet, because we're giving away rolls every day for that Hunters Whitelist. I don't want a whole bunch of DMs being like, "Bro, I'm in the public. What the fuck?" So there is. I kind of lost my train of thought. What were we talking about, guys? Blakey, hit me up.
I'm not gonna lie.
You lost it too, motherfucker. Oh yeah, the reveal. So yeah, God damn it, guys. Somebody's got to keep me in check here. So yeah, basically people are going to be able to reveal their NFT. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. I'm working like 12 hours a day for you guys. People are going to get to reveal their NFT immediately. Secondary is available, I think, relatively quickly after mint. We're in talks with both Rarity Tools, OpenSea, Looks Rare. So we're going to get all those ducks in a row for you guys. And it's going to be a really interesting game theory component because, of course, as I mentioned, the earlier whitelists are going to be able to stake earlier, to be able to get prey earlier. But also they're going to be able to list on secondary earlier. And of course, that's not something that we advise, not financial advice, but it'll be an interesting play because on one hand, and again, DYORNFA. Something that people often forget in crypto, and I guess it's a human psychology thing, is that like there's no regulation here. Normally, in any other, you would be essentially charged for fraud and price fixing because of the ability for us as a community to set the price of these NFTs on secondary. Guys, this is like it's simple prisoner's dilemma game theory. And if we fail at that, there's no way that you guys are gonna it's NGMI totally. And if you're not familiar with prisoner's dilemma, it's like if you and I both stick to the rules of the game, everybody wins. But if one person defects from the game to try and create an advantage for themselves, everyone loses. So, again, you're right, we're not price fixing here, but we set the floor. So let's be smart about this. If we can ensure that our floor price is pretty strong out of the gate, and what also works in terms of a rarity standpoint, I know I'm going off topic and it's been a long one. From a rarity standpoint, those first couple whitelists are going to be minting, and probably, of course, some are going to post on secondary. Let's be real. We don't want to FUD or shit talk anyone who sells, because that's just part of the game. The rarity count is going to be interesting here, because there's just not going to be that many NFTs to compare to. So it really creates a really interesting kind of additional game theory mechanic to the project. I'm sure you all lost me, but hopefully somewhere in there the answer was hidden. What's going on with our hunting grounds? Who won that?
It was anything actually. So I told him to open up a ticket and provide a wallet, because I think that was the reward, right? So
Dang, son. I should have entered. Oh no, I did enter. I died on acid. Typical. Yeah, if you guys have some other burning questions, we prefer to pertain them to the mint. I see you guys tagging me in the chat. I haven't really seen it right now. Teleska, my boy. Yo, if you drop a freestyle, Teleska, we'll give you the Hunters Whitelist. If you guys want Teleska to hop on stage, if you guys want Teleska to jump on stage and drop a Hunters game freestyle, drop a mic in the AMA.
That's hilarious. I know I just jumped in real quick, but I just want to say anything 80, he was just contemplating giving away his whitelist because he couldn't afford it, and then he won the 0.1 ETH in the underground. So he's sticking around. He's sticking around. That's crazy.
Hunter. He won the Hunters Whitelist though, no? What did he win? Was he a Guardian?
What?
Because you were saying he was about to give up his whitelist because he couldn't afford it.
No, he was just Hunter. He was just Hunter.
Oh,
but
okay.
Now he's a big cheese with us.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this kind of sappy right now, and anything has been part of our community from the very beginning, and whether he has it, whether he mints or he doesn't mint, like there's no shunning people from this community. Like we can't say just because you don't have an NFT of ours that you have to go. So don't ever feel like you need to leave the Discord because of that.
100%, guys. This NFT game is it's no joke, man. I know most of you guys are probably like 18 to 25. You got a lot of disposable income. You're in the educational bubble. Life's pretty good, but let's be real here. There's a lot of us who are struggling out there, and whether it's 0.1 ETH, whether it's 0.67, whether it's 2 ETH for a project, for every whale, there's somebody on the other end of the spectrum. So anything, man. I guess it couldn't have gone to a better person, except maybe Bartable. Can we get hold on a second? Let's do this. Teleska, how many mic reactions you need to jump on the stage and do a little free? 30 mics? 30 mics seems reasonable. I'm going to force you into it, buddy. Guys, jump in the AMA questions chat, please. Let's get this guy on the mic. He's probably writing some shit down right now. Like, fuck, what rhymes with Hunter? Punter? Don't use punter though, Teleska. That's not very good.
I can't freestyle right now, bro. I need some time to write.
Ooh, bro, you're at 18 mics. You got to drop something.
Oh,
Drop us a verse from Clarity. Show 'em, give
all
us
you guys, I'm sorry, I can't. I can't freestyle.
drop Clarity. Give us a little shit from Clarity, man.
I have written, so I could spit for you.
So just so you guys know, Teleska's a buddy of mine. We work IRL together. He's a fantastic video editor. He's also the next Drake, so he thinks. I think so too. But he's got some skills. So come on, 10 more mics, and he'll give us a little.
Get some Ethan, come to play. Got a few
Jesus.
hounds from the Hunter game.
Woo!
People want to fight quick. My finger might slip. Hit me with that whitelist.
Oh,
Jimmy coming hard from the basement.
Man, I love that. Yo, guys, we may have to get Teleska to do a Hunter game theme song. What do you guys think about that?
Ooh.
Bro, hit me with that white list.
Hit me with that. My finger might slip.
Whew. Girl, I think they like me.
I think I have to put in. I'll give you a high five if you win in the track as well. Me and Jimmy No Skills over there will write something up.
Yo, you know what you should do? You should take that "Oh, I think they like me" beat and switch it up to say, "Oh, I want that white list."
Oh my goodness!
With that white list, bro.
Big Beauty over here said I could write music on piano.
Big Beauty, let's
we might have.
I think we got some. Damn, son.
We might have a community song here.
Big Beauty.
Hunter game theme song.
Let's get a DM chat going. If you can do some piano riffs, you can hit us with that melody.
Hit me. That would be a popular song. Hit me with that white.
Hit me with it. Oh, I want that white list.
We'll talk. We'll talk in the DMs. We'll talk in the DMs.
If anybody else is willing to jump on stage and spit a little freestyle for us, you will definitely win a Hunters Whitelist. And if the community thinks it's good enough, maybe Amster will drop you 0.1 ETH.
Let's go.
Who's got the skills?
Okay, I'm going to jump off here and let you guys continue.
Same.
But we love you all.
Who's going to do it, guys? Flash challenge. 0.1 ETH. Who's got the skills to pay themselves some bills? 100% for reals. Hunter game giving me chills. Friday night. For reals? We got no takers? It's gonna expire in 30 seconds, gang. Ridman, yo, request it. If you got the bars, request it on stage. Don't give us no rage. Man, now I just got that song stuck in my head. Oh, I think they like me. All right. Sage already got the hip hop PFP. Guys, you're gonna determine if this is worth the 0.1 ETH. So, Sage, come with some bars, some fuego. That Benny Blanco. Is he even on the stage? We lost him. Ridman. Ridman's coming up. We got a competition. We got a rap battle. Freestyle Fridays. Be Rabbit. Let him have it.
Okay, so I was also given the 3 questions from Yamster, so I can post it on the AMA channel.
All right, let's do it one at a time because I want everyone to hear speak. I want them to determine if his freestyle is worthy, and then after that, we'll drop the trivia chats.
Sounds good.
Ridman, you got the stage, bro. You need a beat. You got your mic on, Ridman? What, we can't hear you. Ooh, it sounds like Ridman's choking like Bunny Rabbit. The man don't have it. Get him off the stage and tell him, bro, you're done. Pack it. I think he lost his rap battle, Ridman. Blakey, let's hit him with the trivia. Ridman's getting some stage fright. Let's rid this man from the stage. Oh, y'all see what I did there? Pretty good.
First question is going to be submitted in right now. First one to answer it, I guess. Questions? Yep. AMA questions. Oh,
yo, make it hard.
Make it hard? Well, I can't because these are all questions from the boss, from the big man. So I'm using his.
Man, my fingers are ready. Yo, y'all are active in the chat. Packer, Alpha Life.
Icy Boy's asking if he can rap for Guardian.
Who?
Icy Boy.
Icy Boy.
Guys, can you hear me now?
Oh. Yo, who's this? Who this, man? Which top shot? Ridman. Yo, Ridman, you were late, so now you got a rap battle with Icy. Now it's going to be a battle.
Well, now. Can you hear me now?
Freestyle Friday. Yeah, we got you, bro. Icy, you want to come up on stage and do a little freestyle battle with Ridman? Yo, guys, drop some mics in the chat if we get this freestyle battle going. This AMA is just taking a whole new level.
Come on, Icy.
Let's go, Icy.
Let's go.
I know a guy that can hop on. He's one of the mods. His name's Jimmy No Skills. He'll clean everyone up.
You'll both get whitelisted for this battle, and the community is gonna decide who gets the 0.1 each. Let's go. Freestyle Friday. This is like BET all over again.
Man, this is fun.
So once we get Icy on the stage, Telly, how's your beatboxing? I can beatbox a little bit. Icy, you coming up? Do we have any competitors for our boy Ridman here?
I can give you a little.
Come on, Icy.
If Jimmy wants to do it, we can't have mods win the contest, but we can certainly have Jimmy give him a little run for his money.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Oof, yo, this is fun, gang. We might have to make this regular random freestyle battles.
Icy's in the request to speak.
Oh, Icy.
Oh, Icy. Let's go, Icy.
Oh, well, look at that. Gimel actually dropped off. Wonder if he got kicked or so? What's going on here?
He's back.
Oh, yeah. I tried to invite Icy Boy and ended up kicking myself. It's truly a Friday night. It's truly a Friday night. This is fun, though. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. This is kind of fun. This is great.
I'll move him to the stage.
Guys, I'm pumped for this community we're building, yo. This is dope. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah, it's insane.
All right, so Icy, invite to speak. I'm going to give you guys a fucking beat. Let's bring the heat. Give our audience a treat so they don't fall asleep. Man, maybe I should just freestyle with you, Ridman.
Come on, Icy. My phone is 1%. I don't have much time.
Icy, you coming up on stage? We're gonna lose the audience here, man. You're killing me here. You're killing me.
There we go.
Yo, what's up?
Oh,
yo,
Jimmy,
what's up, Jimmy?
Yo.
All right, yo. All right.
Ridman's mic's broken. I don't think we're hearing you. I'm a moderator. I don't need no Ethereum. Hounds,
Jimmy.
Hunters, serious. Jimmy No Skills, and that's with the period.
All right. Nice 8 bars. I like it. Guys, what do you think in chat? What do you think in chat? Ridman, you're up on the mic.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good freestyle, Jimmy, but you didn't hear nothing yet. Okay, look, look. I'm playing Hunter games with all the team, the developers and the mods. We doing good. I'm trying to freestyle. I ain't that good, but I'm doing my best. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know if any of that rhymed, but brah.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Where's
For
that
you to come
accent
up
from?
on stage and drop that, that's respect. Respect.
My accent doesn't help my rhyming skills.
What is that? Germany? South Africa? I don't even know.
Egypt, Egypt.
Oh,
Egypt.
mashallah. Drop a mashallah in chat.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Yo,
Habibi,
bro,
Habibi.
much
Habibi,
respect.
yalla.
You know what? Let's you got a
Guys,
Hunter's
I
Whitelist
can't
roll?
win.
No. No. You already won in life with those rhyme skills, Jimmy.
Just
But
so you guys know,
Ridman,
moderators
let's
can't
get,
win.
yo, no. Not at this point, unfortunately. Not when they're moonlighting as rappers. All right, Bunny? So, yo, guys,
Oh, where's
If you think
Sage?
Gridman is deserving of 0.1 Ethereum for having the balls to come on stage,
Yeah,
give me a
100%.
thumbs up in chat. Give me a thumbs up in chat because that takes some balls. You determine Ether Whitelist, gang. This is a pure community driven project. We want you guys to drive this thing.
Come on, gang. Let's see it.
Oh, we
Let's
got
get
some
paid.
thumbs. We got some thumbs. Obviously, Jimmy doesn't.
Wow,
Jimmy, you
that's
said
a
you
lot
didn't
of
even need the
thumbs up.
ETH, bro.
Jimmy don't need no ETH.
Jimmy don't need no ETH. All right, I think we've got a winner here, guys. Ridman, can we all confirm? Are we all in agreement? I see Tums and Tums. Stick them up your bums. Give this man Ethereum so he don't cry to his mums.
To his moms. To his moms.
Man, the best
That's
community
what
in the NFT metaverse project. You know
Yo,
what I'm
we getting
saying?
it. We're getting it, guys. This is awesome. It's a great Friday night. If you guys, Ridman, please open up a ticket or send a DM to one of the mods. We'll grab your ETH wallet address. We'll make you have a good weekend. Go hit the strip club. I don't know what your plans are with that ETH, but enjoy
I'll
it.
hit the hookah bar. I'll go to the hookah bar and smoke a
Yalla
few
yalla. Oh
hookah.
yeah, I forgot you're Egyptian. No strippers for you.
Yeah, but hookah's way better.
There you go. Love it. Love it. Thanks for coming out, bro. Appreciate you
Thanks,
coming on
guys.
stage.
How do I go back?
Blakey, kick this fool. On that note, if there's pertinent questions, drop them in. If you guys want to come up on stage, we'd love to hear from some of the community, as you already know. So share us your thoughts, and yeah, please feel free to jump up, guys. This is it's a group effort out here. And Blakey, maybe let's give away. I don't know. Let's give away something.
I'm sorry, what would you
Can
like
you buy
to
a
give away?
Lambo for 0.1 ETH? Is that possible?
A toy one, sure.
Oh, perfect. All right.
So
We'll
what
do
did you want to give away?
one of those eBay scams where it's like you win a Lambo, a picture of a Lambo. But yeah, any other good questions that you're seeing in chat that people might want to know?
I'm sorry, man. The talent show kind of just threw me off guard. I
Oh
have to
man,
go
that was
back.
fun, guys. Let's do weekly freestyle Fridays for sure. We're gonna do weekly freestyle Fridays. I'm gonna
Okay.
talk with the team. We're gonna have some ETH giveaways. So brush up on your 8 Mile gang. Let's do it. That was fun. And beauty, if you can jump in the chat, provide us a little mood music to set the tone. Yeesh. Let's go.
Well, I'm looking at the first question that I see here, and it has to do with, and maybe I'm not like getting the full scope of the question, but I'm just gonna read it for verbatim. As a newcomer to NFT community and an old person, I found that all kinds of barriers to getting involved. Has Hunter have any plans for onboarding or focus on existing communities?
Wow.
I don't know if this is in terms of collaboration or if it.
No, it's a great question. I mean, I've been as you, Blakey, have also been in the chat a lot more than me. Been seeing a lot of the members that we have. A lot of them are new to NFTs. A lot of them are new to P2E. So that's kind of what we also wanted to develop in these hunter councils. The head hunter council is really be a representative of the community. So we want to be able to not only bring people into NFTs, to bring them into the P2E ecosystem, but be able to foster their growth in this community. Because whether you're a veteran of NFTs for 2 years, whether you're someone like who came in at the top of the bull run in October and has just jumped down the rabbit hole, or whether you're like our lovely question asker who is brand new to NFTs, we want to be able to curate and welcome everybody and be able to provide knowledge, experience, skills, and a support group. At the end of the day, somewhere we can all kind of lean on each other for advice, for experience, for information. And so I'm really hoping that we can provide a place for newcomers to kind of get more experience and kind of dip their feet into the industry.
I guess another one kind of in the same scope is Barnaby Jones wanted to kind of ask if we should be, would there be any type of give back to a charity of some sort? So down the road, if we hit maybe certain milestones, if a charity donation will be part of that?
I mean, let's look at this from a logical perspective. I'm all for it. It's certainly a great way for us to give back as a community. Um, so if that's something the community wants, sure, I certainly don't mind. Um, Bartable, maybe in honor of yourself being one of our guardians, one of our dedicated members, we can make a donation in your name to a charity that you think is worthwhile. And if we mint 100% Gen Zeros, you have my personal word that we will make a donation in your name to a charity of your choice. The amount to TBD. So I love the idea. I'm also of the mindset that, like, if you guys want to give away some money to other people, sure. But if you want to just us give it away in the community, we can do that too. But let's. I don't mind spreading a little love. That's fair. There's a lot of people that are in worse positions than we are. The fact that some of you are even able to mint one at 0.06 means you're in a better spot than someone else in the world. So, respect, Bartable. Let's make it happen. Let's DM. We'll figure out a good charity, and we'll definitely do that. On that note, I still have my flash challenge that you guys have not reached the milestone yet. I want to be able to drop you. So just drop the link in the chat. If everyone goes and retweets, before it was 150 retweets, I'm going to lower the bar to 100 retweets. If we can get there, I'm going to drop some dope ass alpha for you guys regarding the mint, which I absolutely know you are going to love. And Orion, I just want to call you Oreo because you're a PFP. I'm sure a lot of us in the chat have already retweeted, but I want to get all those who didn't retweet this, and you'll be pleasantly rewarded.
Just a sidebar here is, who's Sage? Why is he still on stage?
Yeah, can we?
He actually wanted to rap
I think he was
battle.
gonna get down to free.
I see.
But yeah,
is
let's
talent
drop it from the
show
stage if we
over?
can.
Okay.
Talent
I'll
show is
move him down.
over unless yeah, I didn't want to go there actually. We got to keep this PG. But yeah, talent show is over. Let's get some questions.
We should run a talent show. That's actually.
Oh, bro, weekly freestyle Fridays, or at least some kind of
Let's go.
talent
Big
show
Beauty over
thing.
here wanted to play the piano for us.
Yeah, well, next freestyle Friday, Big Beauty's gonna give us the background beat, and we're gonna have We're gonna have some peeps get on the stage.
The
And you guys saw
the Hunter game theme song produced by Big Beauty MO.
woo, featuring Teleska. Let's go. Oh, Yamster, look at this. I'm feeling generous. 10 fire emojis, and I'll give 0.5 to him. Damn. Y'all making this fuego out here. I almost wish I wasn't part of the team, man. I need some ETH2 to mint, guys. Just because I'm on the team doesn't mean I get free NFTs. Y'all out here getting free mints and ETH. Some bullshit. Guys, I'm seeing some of your tickets in the chat. Icy Boy, I see you. We're going to try and get to these Guardian applications as possible. It is filling up pretty quick, but we're going to reserve spots for our community. Did we Blakey, did that trivia question go out? Did that get won? Who won that trivia question? I didn't even see what it was.
Yeah, we do have a winner.
I'm out here playing the
McLainer. I'm sorry, McLainer is the one that won, I believe. So let me kind of verify here. Sorry.
What was even the question? If anybody can remind me. Sorry, I'm not keeping.
It was the hunters. How many prey token is sent to hunters or
Nice
airdrop
job,
to yeah.
Nice job, McLainer. Nice job. Nice job. Blakey, you keeping track of how much money we've given away today? I think we've had 3 or 4 winners.
I was gonna say 3.
All right, let's.
So
I know Icy was 1.
Right.
We had our freestyle Friday. Anything was another.
Okay, so it's 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Redmond is the third, and the questionnaire trivia winner.
And that's McLean.
Yeah.
Right.
No, correct. That's incorrect. I'm sorry.
What am I correcting?
The person that won the trivia is not them, so we'll get that corrected in the back end here. So.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys take care of it as long as you're figuring out. I want to do some more giveaways. I want you guys to get it to 100 retweets, man, so I can drop this alpha. If we get it to 100 retweets, we'll do the next giveaway for 0.2 ETH, and we'll drop some alpha. How about that, guys? Doesn't get better than that. I'm sure you've all retweeted already. Written AMA. You want me to transcribe this? You want me to close caption? Man. All right. If it's an accessibility issue, sure, maybe we can get a written version. Just for your headphones dying? Nah, B. Guys, somebody come up on the stage, man. My voice is getting hoarse. My poor wife hasn't even been able to talk to me since I started this. Shout out Ginny. Love you, Ginny. Anyone want to come up on stage? Give me a little assist dance. Maybe just let us know how you're feeling about the project, what you're most excited about. I want to hear from some of our guardians, to be honest with you. I see you. I know who you guys are.
Ray, get up on stage, Ray. You got a big voice.
Who? Who got the biggest voice?
Craigar. He's renting people in poker last night or the other night.
Yeah. Eh? So, guys, what do you think about doing some poker tournaments? Are people down for that? If you're down for some poker, just give me like what is that? Like a jack or something? What are some of the emojis? Give me an emoji. I think there's a Joker emoji. Give me a black. React to my Joker if you want it. if there's enough demand in the community, maybe we'll do a poker tournament this weekend, and we'll make it for Discord members only, and we'll drop some Hunters Whitelist and see if I can get some more ETH out of Hamster.
So, are we including that 0.5 that Yamster kind of just felt generous in offering, or are we not including that? Because then that should kind of wrap things up. I think we're probably missing 0.1 left of what we promised, but maybe I'm just cheap. I don't know.
What 0.5? Yamster gave a 0.5 ETH, and I wasn't aware.
Wasn't there a comment about him being generous, and he was going to go ahead?
I think it was 0.1 ETH.
0.1. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Just even a 0.5, I'm immediately jumping off the team.
I was going to.
I want to be a holder.
Like,
what? Come on, y'all are getting everything out here. All right, looks like y'all want some poker, so we'll try and run a little poker game this weekend or early next week. Blakey, let's do a little flash giveaway for some hunter rolls. Let's give away however many you want. 5, 10. You decide, buddy.
So I go with 5-3. Because that's how much I don't like you guys. No, I'm just joking. Let's do 5.
Yeah, if you guys came up on stage a little more, maybe we could give us some more stuff away. Come on, y'all.
Well, I mean, do you want to kind of say, hey, come on board, so that, if you have any more specific questions or anything like that?
Yeah, I want people. We're at 80 retweets on my tweet, guys. 20 more, and we'll give away another 0.1 ETH, and we'll do it this time to somebody in the Discord who's retweeted. And I'm gonna drop some dope alpha. Trust me, you guys are gonna want to hear this. It's pretty. I was pretty excited about it when the team told me we could do it. So it's a give and get world. The Guardian needs his sacrifice, or the Forest Manitou. Don't forget,
You've merely
guys,
adopted the dark.
I was born in it. Yo, I
was born in it, molded by it.
Can't get enough of that. Maybe we should do like a special 1 of 1 PFP or a special 1 of 1 hunter for Gen 1. That's like a Bane hunter. That'd be pretty dope. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting for that, and while you guys are still retweeting, let me see if I can find our little 3D PFP for the Guardians. Guardians, I know I told you guys not to spread any alpha that I dropped, but if somebody's got that picture from the channel and they want to drop it in AMA, you have my blessing. Yeah, Jude Melly can only be on one whitelist, which actually isn't bad because as people are joining the Guardians, we're removing their other roles. So it's opening up some other spots. So it's not a bad way to go. You know what I mean, isn't it? It's not too bad, right? Fucking hell.
Yeah, so I think that there were some complaints that the hand raise isn't working. So, I mean, if anything, we do have members wanting to talk. No, getting on stage. Yeah. So, not quite sure.
How do we bring them up? Who wanted to talk?
So, I'm going to give Scrap Dog redemption because of his failed attempt from the last AMA. So I'm going to bring him up.
All right, Scrap Dog. Getting another chance here. Don't disappoint me, man.
Scrap Dog, I'm coming for you in poker when we set it up, eh? This guy cleaned me out 4 times.
Damn, Teleska. It's a good thing it wasn't real money, bro.
I know.
Have to make you work overtime.
What's going on, guys?
What up, Scrappy?
All right, my mic is working.
There we go. Yo, Scrap Dog, you're in the Guardians list, right? We were talking.
Yes, I made it. Thank you so much.
Oh, respect, bro. Guardians, give me some more crowns in the chat. Show some love for your fellow homie. I'm gonna drop a crown, even though I don't even have the roll. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
No, it's all right. So, first of all, love what you guys are doing. Super stoked. I haven't heard anybody else doing it like you guys are doing it. Love it. So, I just have a quick question. You think it's possible maybe that you allow the game to open up for a couple of people so we could beta test it to give you guys some feedback before you launch the game?
Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to sign a death warrant,
Oh,
if you're willing to sign an NDA that says that I can come to your house if you drop any alpha. I mean, are you an organ donor?
I think I checked the box off of my license. I think so.
Yeah, everyone checks boxes that they shouldn't. Nobody reads the terms of service. No, you know what? Honestly, bro, I think it's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll open up a couple spots on the Bartable. What up, buddy? We'll open up a couple spots for the Guardians to maybe test. That's a great idea. I think we passed. But again, I might even make sure you guys sign an NDA for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't have no problem with that.
We'll make it feel real a fish, you know.
Awesome.
But,
yeah.
No, you know what? That's actually it's a dope idea. I like it. We certainly want to get as many people to test. I know that I have full confidence in the devs. These guys have been working day and night on the different game components, on the staking and the UI and all that fun stuff. So all the confidence in the dev team, but never hurts to have a second set of eyes. So if you've got QA experience, if you're a guardian, if you know a little bit of back end things like that, let's chat in the Guardians chat, or we'll set up a DM and we'll see if we can do something like that. It's not a bad idea.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna allow somebody else to. I don't want to.
Yeah, no,
be too
respect
greedy.
and appreciate you coming on board, and we'll see you in the chat, bro. Guys, by the way, respect. I'm just looking, like, our audience numbers have barely dropped. You guys have stuck this through for even Yamster was like, man, I gotta get out of here. I probably have a class to get to. But you guys are sticking with us, so much love for that. We got any more questions, Blakey? Let's try and get these giveaways out. I mean, of course, we wanted to keep this strictly to the whitelist details, so I'm pretty much all out of info there. We're at 82 retweets, so you guys aren't getting any alpha from me today. If you're in the Guardians, you already got it. Otherwise, stay tuned. If we don't drop it today, let me just tell you, you'll be excited. You're gonna want to mint. Has to do a lot with giving back to our holders. So if you're smart enough, you can maybe put some pieces together. Otherwise, start telling your mom to get on Twitter and retweet that ish. Let's do a couple flash challenges, a couple flash games. Let's give out our ETH. We've been on for almost 2 hours, so as you can tell, my voice is pretty much gone. And I got to get back to work on this project for you guys, man. All the time I spend on this AMA means I'm not out there building the best project for all you suckers. Just kidding, not suckers. My wife frowned at me when I said that. We're all in this together. Ah, Krieger, you see? Shout out for being quirky and random. Aha. Thanks, Krieger. I got to poke my finger at my wife for that. Yeah, let's try and get that retweet to 100, yo. Quiz questions, 2 left. Ridman, you want to come back on stage? As long as you're not trying to rhyme. As much as we loved that, I think you might have got dusted, boy. So if you do want to come on stage, make a request. Anybody else, please welcome to come on stage. We're all friends here. Even if you don't have the vocal range that Teleska and Jimmy and I do. Gridman, if you want to come up, let me know. We're gonna do a last call for alcohol here. Shutting this down at 9:30. So if you guys want to come up, if you guys got any burning questions, we're gonna try and run a few more giveaways for you, and then everybody can get out and Friday of binge watching OpenSea. That's really what it becomes. It's not binge watching Netflix. It's literally binge watching floor prices on OpenSea. Has anybody been outside today? You guys been in hopefully get some fresh air. Yo, I got my verse right here. Yo, members, Hunter Game, not on the whitelist, looking kind of lame. Shout out to Blakey, looking kind of flaky. Can't forget Teleska, dressing at his best. Jimmo Crypto, I can't rhyme your name, but I know you're full of fame. Yes, to being a boss. Give us the awesome sauce. At least that's how I thought you intended it, Krieger. Don't record me, wife. She's gonna put me on Instagram. Yeesh. Oh, Bartable Jones, babe. Bartable Jones just said Cripple fell out of his chair. Man, I love this guy. He's the one who makes all the weird shirt jokes. Even I told him I don't know whether to laugh. No.
Hey guys, hello.
Who we got up on stage? Red Man. What's up, buddy?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
We got you. Let's make it snappy.
Yeah. So basically, I never been like early on in any like NFT project, but so far I'm liking the atmosphere. I like how like the developers are always active. They're like replying to our messages. So I just want to say like thanks to the developers and the group members. You know, I like the community.
Hey, respect, man. You know, it was that's really like if you're new to NFTs, there's 3 to 4 real things you need to look at when you're entering a project. And this is in my personal order. I'm sure you all have your own, but for myself, you know, the first 2 things that I look at are the team and the community, because the art can be the art. Most of the time, it's a fart, since we're on the rhyming detail. But it really comes down to: is there a solid team behind the project? Are they somewhat doxed to give a little bit of credibility and to put their personal reputation at stake? And do they have the previous experience in the industry to be able to pull off a project? Because, you know, NFTs look easy from the outside, but on the back end, there's it's a shitstorm, you know. So you can, you know, have 2 of the 3 boxes checked, and if you really don't know what you're doing, it can kind of crumble beneath you very quickly. So, of course, the team is really important, as you mentioned. And the second thing that I look for is the community. You know, how strong is the community? How active is the community? Any Discord can have 50K members, but when you're dropping announcements and you're dropping chats, are they actually active? Are they? Yeah, perfect point. My wife was just telling me it's about how much you believe in the project, because the project is made of people at the end of the day. Say again? Badass people, she said. Badass people. So, yeah, community is 100% important, right? Like, projects have their ebbs and flows. Not every project just moons eventually. I don't know the timelines around the Bored Ape Yacht Club, but you know that project has been out for well over a year, if I'm not mistaken. And if you know we look at some of the timelines, I think they've only really started to kind of take over as one of the premier projects in the industry in maybe the last like 6 to 8 months, in terms of people really looking at it as the best project and the benchmark for every other to be set against. So um, yeah, team and community, and the art and the utility. And I think in that order, maybe not in that order, but I think we're hitting all the boxes. So appreciate the comment, Ridman. Appreciate you coming up, and hope to see you in the chat a lot more.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, We got like a good community, and the developers are active, so everything looks good. Thanks.
100%. Much love to all of our Egyptians out there, bro.
Craigar wants to talk, so I'm going to bring him on. I guess he doesn't want to talk.
Craigar, minus 0.1 E.
Oh, hello. Oops, I didn't mean to say no. My bad. That was an accident. Yeah. Hey, respect you. That's amazing. Your rapping skills are phenomenal. What the hell?
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to show my appreciation with all the work you guys have been doing, and the community is amazing. Like, this is the first time in anime that we're doing freestyle. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? That's amazing.
I've never had that. I've actually never had that AMA before. I thought that was pretty damn fun.
Yeah.
We got community members to show some grit and do that. That was awesome. I think we might have to do that again.
Yeah, dude, we should definitely do it again. Like, that's amazing. Like, it makes me so happy that we hopefully just by we're just investing in this project and we're also having fun at the same time.
Yo, likewise, bro. You know what? Like when I first came onto the project, like a huge amount of Discord members, but everybody was just it seemed just like a booty call for whitelist, for lack of a better explanation. But I think in the past 2 weeks, bringing on Blakey and guys, let's give me some hearts in the AMA chat for Blakey, because this guy has just been absolutely crushing it.
Don't give me the hearts. You know what I want.
I think he wants cucumbers. I think he wants some cucumbers.
Blakey.
Oh, man. Instead of the hearts, give him some cucumbers, not the hearts. Come on.
Well, they go hand in hand with this guy. So, yeah, you know what? Like, I've been so impressed at how we've been able to build a strong community. And this has only just been like I've only been on the project for 2 weeks. Blakey and I, Teleska, some of the new mods we've hired. Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to Leviosa. We've brought on some new mods, guys. Like, this project is growing incredibly fast. What's our member count? Is at 23,000. So we're gonna probably cross 25K by the time you guys wake up. And it's one thing to have that kind of membership. It's another thing to have engagement. And I'm still looking at the in-audience numbers. I'm still seeing Bartable. I'm still seeing Crypto Bravo, Ducey, Marshall, Oliver, Scrap, like Lotion, Latinon, I guess it is. Like y'all haven't even left the chat. Icy Boy, I see you, boy. Sage, Dylan Spike, George Floyd, Hacker, Pipe. Like these names haven't even left. So I'm really, really pumped, man. I'm really excited at what we've been able to build together. Don't get it twisted, guys. This is step one, right? Like, as much as the launch and the mid hard part, the real work starts afterwards. So as much as we're all excited to be here, just understand that it's going to be a lot of work from all of us. Every community that I'm in, I always tell them, as a marketing veteran of over 10 years and having worked with some huge brands, the biggest thing that we can do as a community is like holder advocacy. If you're in a corporate environment, what we call employee advocacy, having your employees be the ones who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Be the ones who are kind of advocating the business or the project, are essentially what drives the most engagement and conversions. And if we're looking at the NFT market, and if we're looking at the target demographic, by the way, I'm dropping some serious marketing alpha on you guys right now, so take some notes. If we're looking at the NFT market, let's look at the target demographic. 18 to 25-year-old. Sorry if you follow this demographic, but white guys. So you've really got to be able to galvanize the community behind that. And for us to be able to do that, I think is absolutely fantastic. And like I said, this is the beginning of a really long road. But I think, with the 50 of you who have literally not left, you've stayed through all of my Bane impressions. And even though Craigar thinks it was good, mediocre rapping, this is how we build this, This is really how we get there. So 50 is going to turn into 100, into 150. Soon enough, our AMAs are going to be 1,000 strong. And that's how we're going to be able to make this successful for everybody. fucking right, Tenchi. Mic drop. Deucey. You want to come up on stage, buddy? Guys, we gotta end this soon. My wife is pissed at me. What's happening? Is somebody coming on stage? Give me some relief.
Sorry, Ducey wants to talk, so Ducey gets to talk. Sorry, let me go ahead and pull him on stage.
And if there's any other, I think we got a few more to do still. So let's do some flash challenges. What's our?
Yeah, so I mean, based on the ETH count that we have a total of 0.5. So we have that is the remaining. Now, out of that 0.5, we have 0.2 reserved for the questions the 2 questions that's left.
All right.
So if you want me to fire that in.
2.3 ETH. We're 12 retweets away from my flash contest on the Twitter thing. I want to drop this album so bad.
The community wants the hunting ground, so.
All right, the community has spoken. We are at their service.
Deucey.
What's up?
Deuces. We're about to say deuces to you, man. We couldn't get you on stage in this time. What's up, homie?
Don't really have any question, but Bartable Jones wants to hear my voice.
Oh my God, y'all making relationships right here.
I'm gonna need the high five those.
Friday night's getting spicy with Bartable and Deucey. What have you guys been talking about in that Guardians land?
I can't really remember, but
Yeah, I figured as much. Let's leave it at that, buddy.
I always like to hear your sexy voices.
It's not the first time I heard that, trust me.
Yep. But other than that,
All right.
always appreciate for the hard work.
Yo, Deucey, we're getting some requests for you to commentate the Hunting Grounds match. You're already Guardians listed, so you're not gonna get that for it, but
How do I commentate that?
yeah, you got you. I'll help you with it, don't worry.
Okay.
Are we starting?
Are we gonna do this? We can.
Start it up,
Let's
Blakey.
go.
Okay.
What are we giving away in this Hunting Grounds?
I mean, based on what we need to give out, 0.3. So, we want to divvy that up, then.
Well, let's do another 0.1 right now. I still want people to get 100 retweets on this in Hunting Games.
This is going to be for 0.1.
This is going to be for 0.1. Whew. Man, oh man, guys, what a day. What a day. I hope y'all appreciate the hard work the team's been putting in, because I know from Blakey and
Always
my perspective,
appreciate
the
it.
dev team, it's been like
sexy. I don't have a sexy
13
voice.
yeah,
Blakey has it,
it's
and
been,
Gimo.
it's been wild, guys.
Listen, I know I don't, but there'll be a few people that says I do, and I do. I'm going to repeat that because I know I sound like a robot, and that's what I'm going to stick to.
All right, so we got like 26 players right now.
Scrap Dogs, respect, Gregor. DM, send me a DM, Gregor. Slide. 29 players. Man, 29 players for 0. I could enter this. Some good odds, gang. Who needs lottery tickets when you're in Hunter.Game, eh? What's happening in the hunter grounds? Who is killing Blakey with a cucumber? 30 to enter. Only one will cucumber. You're listening to The Hunting Ground. Commentary by Jim O'Crypto. Who will win? Will Oliver dagger Bartable? Or will Orion fall out of a tree? Or will Pipe hit the pipe and fall asleep? It all goes down now in the hunting grounds. Round 1. Blakey gets bludgeoned to death by anything 80.
Big Beauty killed Jumbo. Holy crap.
Round 2. Tenchi broke 306's neck. Scrap Dogs broke Bartable Jones's neck. Round 3.
Prager got some berries.
Scrap Dog breaking necks out here like it's going out of style. 21 players remaining. Round 4. Noob Slayer caught a meal. The Gamer killed McClainer. That's a nice rhyme.
What a noob.
Oh, non-fungible. You're trying to swim in lava, bro? Trying to swim in lava, bro? You gotta bring your floaties for that, homie.
Alright,
Round
who's
5.
stacking buddies here? Kragar's
Gamer gang
stacking
is
buddies.
Yo, Kragar just brutally murdering out here. Yeesh. What happens if people find stuff, like finding water? Is that good? Oh, Lulu boy, watch your step. Watch your step. Oh, anything 80 with the cucumber. Cucumbers. Where are the cucumbers in the chat?
Orion got wrecked with a
Ooh,
cucumber.
scrap dog. You shouldn't have ate those berries, bro.
Isn't the cucumber just a pickle?
Well, I mean,
Before it become a pickle.
depends who you ask, Alaska. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
I'll take a cucumber. I don't like pickles. Not a pickle guy.
I'm sure you would. Looks like you and Blakey got that in common.
What you know about me and Blanky?
Oh, anything 80 ate me. What the hell?
No rumors here, man. There is no rumors spreading. There's nothing.
Oh shit, it's coming down
Alright,
to
guys,
the wire.
who's your bet? Who's gonna win?
I got my money on
I got my money on Kragar. Kragar's gonna win.
Guys, we should start doing prey betting on to get this line. That would be fun. Stand a Kragar Tenshi and GF Fan. Oh, Tenshi and Kragar.
Kragar. Come on,
The
bot.
anticipation.
Come on,
Oh,
bot.
could you imagine the bot?
Oh no! Tenshi's the winner. Made Kragar a pincushion.
Damn. All right, let's do the rest of our giveaways. If not, we can save them for tomorrow. I think we maybe have one more. I still need. Come on, guys, 14 retweets, man. I'm gonna be a dick and not drop the alpha. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to get it tomorrow. I was disappointed in the Discord. Come on, 20K, we can't get 100 retweets, gang. I know you guys all did, but these contest hunters are no bueno. All right, I'll make you a deal. Give me 3 more retweets, just to 90, and I'll drop part of the alpha. And then we're gonna cut this short on a good note. Or else I will wake up without kidneys tomorrow, and you will not have a marketing director. Three more, guys. If anyone's got last words to say on stage, please do. We're in the final stretch here. Oh,
Ooh, I need that whitelist.
ooh, I need that whitelist. You know that I like it. 89 retweets. You must not want this alpha. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of fucked that up. I forgot the quote tweets. So we're almost there, actually. 89, 91 plus 7. Oh, two more. Let's go. Two more. Let's go. Somebody who retweets that's in the Discord is gonna get 0.1 ETH, I believe. And I'll drop some alpha for y'all. By the way, if you already won today, let's try and spread the love. Certainly retweet, but if you end up getting picked, you know, let's show Hunter.Game that's not about hunting. Sometimes it's about game. We're at 98. 99. Oh, 92 say quote tweets. Y'all showed up for me. What a great way to end this this night, guys. What a fantastic evening. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We went a little bit longer than we wanted to be honest. But man, I had too much fun chatting with all you guys. So Blakey, can I task you with picking somebody who retweeted from our Discord to
Yeah, sure.
bestow with some Ethereum?
Okay, sure. And in addition, we also have two more questions that we want to kind of give up, or at least hand out. And you know, my goal here is that we did convey that we're going to be giving out 1 ETH total for tonight. So let's go ahead and make good on that promise. We're pretty much close to it.
Eh? Yeesh, 0.75 ETH wasn't good enough.
No,
Y'all keeping
nope.
your team members. All right. So I mean, what do we got left here?
So we got two more questions. So that will be
trivia.
Yeah, the question that Yamster provided. So I'm going to go ahead and
cool.
Yep, I'm going to drop the second one here.
And I'm gonna pick a comment from the retweets to give out a Hunters Whitelist.
Yep.
Where's Manwhoop at? Manwhoop, you still in the chat, buddy? Let me see if you've got the whitelist already. If you don't, let me jump into AMA. Manwhoop. Manwhoop, would you like yourself a Hunter's Whitelist, sir? Please give me a thumbs up in the AMA.
Hey guys, the correct answer, or at least the question itself, required a date and time. And so I know that a lot of people did say the 26th, which is correct, but there was also a time involved. So the person that actually had that correct, I believe it was, wasn't it 12:30 EST?
You know what? I'm gonna have to check my documents.
we're getting bad at this, but I think it is 12:30.
12 p.m. actually.
Oh, 12 p.m. Okay.
12 p.m.
So Manwhoop actually got that right. So he actually gets to open that ticket and well, yeah, and then send us a ticket with
Damn,
your wallet.
Manwhoop out here getting the Hunter Whitelist and getting that ETH drop.
Yeesh. And here is, if you guys are ready, the last question.
Oh man, Min and Max. Oh, Craigar.
Oh, I think Craigar. No, wait. What is 5?
5 Min, Max 50.
Right. But Craigar
And
actually got it right.
are we going for Jeopardy formatting, or are we going for quickest fingers? I mean,
well, either or. I guess you're right. You know what?
I think
They're cool
it's
with each
gotta
other.
go to-
Go ahead. You make that call. I mean, these two people are my two favorites, so I can't choose between the two. So you get to be the villain.
Well, how much do we have left in giveaways? Was that the last one?
I mean, to be honest, I think we actually were shy. 1 extra ETH, so not ETH, but 0.1 ETH. So I mean, we can actually give it to both of them. So let me tally this up here.
Okay, let's do this. Ducey, man, I love this community. So Ducey and who's the other winner now? My God, sorry guys, it's been a long day. Ducey and Craigar have agreed to split it. So they're gonna go 0.05, 0. Yo, guys, respect to you all. We got one last 0.1 to give out. I want to do something a little bit different. Like we always do hunting grounds. George Floyd, I see you, brother. Much love.
Actually, to be honest here, we actually do have some spare ones, or at least spare 0.1, so both of them can have it. If the community is cool with that, because then because right now we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0.7 has already been taken, so that means there's 3 left. 0.3 left. So
did we get Icy on that list too? Because he was the first one.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I guess it comes down to a community vote of whether we want to do that, or if we want to do another hunting ground. I don't know.
Maybe let's change it up. Maybe let's do a Pictionary. Whoever gets the right answer first. Ridman thinks give them both. We got some votes for hunting ground, Pictionary. What do you guys think? Comment on it. In the meantime, while you guys are deciding that, let me did kind of sort of come through, even though I had to reduce the qualifications. First and foremost, before I drop the alpha, thanks to everybody for sticking around this chat. Thank you, Blakey, for helping to moderate the chat. I know it's been a long one. Everyone's tired. Everyone wants to get on with their day, but we really appreciate you guys sticking around with us. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead.
I was going to say, my math was wrong. I'm always bad at math. Because of the Twitter giveaway, it's actually, if we were to decide to give it to Ducey and Rhaegar, then that's the end of it. Because we have to also give the Twitter giveaway, right? You have to select that one.
That's true. Well, I put that on you.
So you put that on me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if that was the case, then that makes it easier to justify giving it to Ducey and Craigar, right? I'm assuming that they retweeted the tweet.
Well, you know what? I actually like that because Ducey was the first to comment on the tweet.
Oh, so okay.
I think that works pretty well.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, that is fair, So let's do that.
If you guys are in the chat, do you think that's fair? I mean, keep in mind we're going to be doing ETH giveaways every day. We're going to be giving out whitelist every single day. Ducey, did you win any ETH? We want to keep this fair. So while you guys are determining that, it sounds like everyone's guys. Oh my god, you're pulling my fucking heartstrings, Mert. I hear you, bro.
And then, of course, that also puts us back into the dilemma that if we were to do that, then we are back at 0.1. That's still remaining.
What? I thought you said if we give it to Ducey,
well, no. If we gave it to Ducey and Kragar, then that means that we didn't have anything spare because the Twitter giveaway was the last remaining 0.1. But because we're giving that 0.1 to Kragar, then that means that it's still available.
No. We're giving it to Ducey because Ducey was also the first to respond to the tweet.
Right. So what I'm saying here is that we had 0.3 still remaining, and then if we gave the 0.3 and we divide that up and gave it to Kragar and Ducey, then that means that the remainder was So the remainder will be for the Twitter giveaway, but so now we have one spare 0.1. So hunting grounds.
Run it back,
let's do hunting grounds. Let's just kill
hunting grounds. Close this night out with hunting grounds. While you guys are putting in your emojis for hunting grounds, I'm gonna drop this alpha on you because I appreciate everybody sticking around. If you could do me a favor, let's not tell anybody else about this, because let's make them feel bad for not sticking around. Maybe we'll tease it in the chat and just make them feel bad for not knowing, because we like to do that with people. So here's kind of the alpha. And if anybody drops this in chat, we're going to have a separate conversation. I have talked with the team, and I have put into place what we're calling minting milestones. You may be familiar with this with other projects. I'm really, really excited for us to bring it to Hunter Game. Wow, it's been a long day. But what that means is, as we complete minting milestones, meaning as we reach 25% minted, 50%, 75%, and 100%, we're going to be doing some fantastic community giveaway initiatives, including Bartable Jones's charitable donation. Respect Bartable. Incredible giveaways and community-oriented initiatives to reward our holders, even more than we're already doing, by the way. So I'll give you guys the tiniest additional bit of alpha with that. At 25% mint, and it's the only one you're going to get today, we will be setting up a community wallet with 5 Ethereum to be used at the community's whim. If you guys want to buy an NFT and raffle, if you guys want to do test for 0.1 ETH, we'll do that. If you guys want to pay Teleska 5 ETH for a rap song, it's a bit above his pay grade, but we can do that too. So that's your 25% milestone. We've got milestones at 50, 75, and 100, which only get better from here. But it's something I'm incredibly excited about, because as we mint out more NFTs, it just means we're able to give back more to you guys. And some of the giveaways that Yamster talking about are pretty fucking exciting. You may have seen me drop a little bit of alpha somewhere if you're in Guardian. We're talking blue chip NFTs. We're talking some potential in real life experiences that you may not be able to get elsewhere. We're talking, again, community wallets and things like that, where you as a community will be able to decide what you guys want to do with that money. You want to throw a Bored Ape Yacht Club style yacht party? Let's do it. So at 25% mint, we will be adding 5 Ethereum to a community wallet, which you all as holders, through the Guardians Council, through the Headhunters Council, will be able to determine what we do with that money. And there's bigger and better community editions coming in at 50 and 75 and 100%. So let's get that, guys. This is exciting. I know my excitement wasn't as much as it should have been, because I really want to drop the rest of the milestones on you guys, but we're gonna tease it and we're gonna make you work for it. So, whew, man, what a day! What a fucking day! This has been fun, yo. Blakey, what's happening over in Hunting Ground? What are we at? Oh, round 5. Who's left? What do you guys got your money on? I got my money on Kragar, actually, for some reason. I think his name's been popping up all day. Blakey, after this game, if we're all good on our prize giving, call it an evening, man. I got to get back to work for you guys.
Yep, after this game, we should be good.
Everybody, thank you again for coming out. Really appreciate this. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Blakey, thanks again for all your help and support as head mod. Guys, please be sure to show some love to your mods because they're the ones grinding out there every day, answering your questions and making sure all the community is up to date. So show some love to your mods. We've got a few more coming in to just make sure that everybody's taken care of leading up to mint. I told you, Kragar's coming for it. Told you. A couple other quick hits. We're updating security throughout the Discord. We know there's going to be a shit ton of scammers of bots trying to get in closer to mint. So turn off your DMs. I know I occasionally ask you guys to DM me if we're talking guardians and things like that. I'll try and find a better system for that. Right now, let's use the tickets so that you're all kept safe. Mert. Congratulations, Mert.
Huh?
Shaunacan,
I mean,
guys, I appreciate Mert.
Go ahead. Yeah, Mert was actually the one who was like, I never win anything, and apparently, well, that's a lie because he just won something.
No way! Look at that. That goddamn book, The Secret, actually works. Guys, I'm seeing all your ads in chat. I really appreciate all the compliments. I'm really glad you guys had a great time. I can't wait to do this again. Like I said, we're going to try and do as many as possible. I'll try and organize something for tomorrow. I've been talking with one of our guardians, Dennis Novikov, who's a pro tennis player. I'm hoping he can come on board for an AMA tomorrow and just give us some insight into what it's like as a pro athlete getting into NFTs, because it's a huge demographic that, as we all know, with celebrities and influencers is coming in. So I'd love for him to share his thoughts with everybody. And hopefully we can bring in a few of the more influencers that we've got in the Guardians. I don't want to do their names because there's some good ones in there. But man, this was great, guys. This is fantastic. I'm hoping maybe we can have some kind of more interactive environment, because it sucks just hearing my own voice the whole time, to be honest. So maybe we'll try and get a couple of you on stage at all times just to give me some banter, give me a little back and forth. So I mean, that's pretty much all I got for you. All of our winners, give us like 24 hours to send out some of the ETH. If you won the Hunters Whitelist, give us a little bit of time. It's been a long day, so we'll try and get everybody sorted out here. And yeah, I mean, so clearly you guys are on the top of my list in terms of holders. So I would love if you guys could be the ambassadors for the community that we want you to be. Continue to get out and chat. Dedicate members right now. So let's keep everybody. It's what I was telling the mods too. Let's keep focused on the actual game too. Right? Let's talk game mechanic. Let's talk art when we drop it. Let's talk about, like, are you going to bet 50-50 or are you going to take the 20% and run? Let's keep people talking about the game and building excitement for the actual game elements. Of course, continue to support each other in everyday life and, ask how everybody's day is and all that fun stuff. But as much as we can get people focused on the game, focused on the, and I got to tell you guys, like, it's simple math. Let's look at our Discord numbers before I get out of here. We got 22,000 members. If every person sends one tweet, especially after mint, we're we're pretty much we're heading to Mars. So like keep it up, keep pushing on stuff on Twitter. And we'll bring this together. We'll build it together. This is what we're all about, guys. We're gonna build a community. We want to keep hearing from you guys every day. So keep an eye out tomorrow. We're gonna drop some more Guardian applications. I see you guys opening tickets. We'll try and get to them as we can. If you got Hunters Whitelist today and you don't receive it in the next 24 hours, take a screenshot, reach out to Blakey and I. Yeah, keep spreading the love, man. Have a great weekend, everybody. Blakey, you have anything else to add?
I'm going to be real and say that, if you guys, I apologize if the talent show wasn't up to par. But, yeah, that's about it. You guys have a great day.
Yeah, have a great day. And as tweets as you can. So you're going to see me dropping some grades, some flash challenges to get. Let's help me help you. And by helping you, you also. So have a great night. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Spend some time with your loved ones. And fuck a lot. Get your cucumbers out, guys. We'll see you in the hunting ground tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Love you guys. Appreciate your time. And we'll see you in chat. Stay safe. Don't get COVID. Take care. GMO out.